What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with another video on the future of the DCEU. So we have the Brazilian Comic-Con CCXP this weekend, so we could be getting a new trailer for The Flash, for Aquaman 2, for Blue Beetle, for Shazam, Fury of Gods. Maybe we could get all of them, maybe we could get none of them, but we've got lots of cool information to go over in this video about the DCEU future. Yes, they screen tested, had a private screening of The Flash recently. Cool, we're going to go over that. So much to go over in this video. So if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe, please, to never miss any of the DC, Marvel, pop culture based content that we do on a daily basis. If you could, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know down below what are you most anticipated for in the future of the DCEU. And also, if you could take a few moments, go on to Instagram.com/Warstu. Be much appreciated if you could follow me over there. I'm trying to grow my following over there. And also, if you could take a few moments, go to Twitter.com/WarstuG. I'm trying to grow a community of like-minded people over on the Twitter sphere. Right, and let's get into today's video. So there's so much to go over. An important thing about the internet, about Twitter, and about generally anything in life is context. A lot of people seem to take context out of common sense, realistically. So when James Gunn comes out and says something, people instantly think, yo, he's just confirmed Henry Cavill isn't Superman. He's just confirmed Ben Affleck isn't Batman. Context is everything. Now, there's been a big debacle about what James Gunn means when he keeps saying things like making plans. So for instance, yesterday he posted an image saying making plans, and then a bunch of wannabe scoopers say, oh, James Gunn confirms Kingdom Come. No, he's just showing the image and saying making plans. That does not confirm Kingdom Come. That does not confirm the storyline. Sure, they might pull parts of it, but they're not going to just carbon copy a storyline from a comic book run which everyone loved. They might take parts of it, sure. Superman is centric. Superman is the center of the Kingdom Come storyline, but we already know because David Zaslav is the real boss here. He says Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, and Warstu will be at the focus of the DC universe going forward. Zaslav said that before Discovery even merged, technically made a new company, takeover, whatever it is. They said that a long time ago. So you need the context. Then we have people going, oh, is Henry Cavill even Superman anymore? How do we get to this stage where people question is Henry Cavill Superman? Warner Bros. Discovery literally shared Henry Cavill's post when he says he's back. Not only that, at CCXP, we literally have a banner that has Henry Drizzle's face on it. So Henry Cavill is back, and it shows you the future of the DCU. Now, this is where it caused some controversy. Now, we haven't seen Henry Cavill on a marketing material for DC since the Justice League movie came out. Now, what is interesting is that on this is we have Gal Gadot Wonder Woman, we have Robin Pattinson Batman. That does not mean he is the future of the Batman. That movie was critically acclaimed, and it actually made money. Yes, I get it. Black Adam, Dwayne Johnson's in the middle. Does not mean he's the head of DC, because let's be honest, he doesn't have any power anymore. DC, he never did. I did really like his movie though. But please don't look at this picture and think, oh my God, Robin Pattinson is the future Batman. No, because as James Gunn has said, they are building a connective, cohesive universe, which they've never, well, they did have it, but Warner Bros., Walter Hamada, Toby Emmerich pulled the plug realistically before BVS even came out. It would have been a different story had that happened. So yes, Robin Pattinson's universe is going to be an Elseworld story. It's still going to be there. Like the Joaquin Phoenix Joker 2 movie will still be there. Then we have Aquaman, played by Jason Momoa, man. And then we have Henry Cavill, Henry Drizzle. He is back. A verbal agreement is as good as a written agreement. So these images did come from CCXP, and Warner Bros. Brazil put this caption with it: brace yourself at CCXP for coming. Running out to the Flash booth. Stop by Warner DA CCXP booth to check out some news about the film. So I do expect we get some footage this weekend. Not only that, we got a new Flash logo, and it says in theaters June the 23rd. We also got some new promotional material for Shazam Fury of the Gods that came out recently, and also a new image that I've never seen before of Aquaman 2. It might not be new. And we got an old concept art image of Ezra Miller being the Flash. So, is everything connected? No. everything is not connected. Most things are connected. He just said a cohesive universe. There was a post that went round. I hope not all games will be connected to the movie universe. We would never have gotten the Amazing Batman Arkham or Injustice games if they had to be canon to the movies. And James Gunn responded, not all. I don't know why people need to know this. There will be some games that are connected. Sure, the DC animation side will be connected, but not every single thing will be connected. The cohesive plan they're making, as James Gunn posted the Kingdom Come picture, making plans, but not everything will be connected. Let's take the Marvel Universe, for instance. The MCU now has some Disney shows that are connected. All the movies are connected. We have the video game universe, which has nothing to do with it, like Spider-Man, Wolverine's come in, and all that kind of Marvel Avengers. None of them video games are even connected to each other, let alone connected to a universe. So I don't really think a video game franchise like the video games have to be connected to the DCU. I think that's going to be a massive L. James Gunn, I think it's going to be a massive L if you connect any games to the DC universe that is not needed. Maybe sure have a little bit of canon, but it's not needed. It's not needed at all. So there's been some controversy going around yet again about what has changed in the Flash movie, but more realistically, what hasn't changed? Exclusive, The Flash sparks up another win with a positive reception from the audience who attended a private screen held at the studio this month. What's interesting is no other scooper, no other person came out with this, but you've all got scoops, you've all got your sources. Why did no one know it's being tested this month? Though the film is still incomplete with missing VFX and sound mixing, it remains largely unchanged. And I know what's going to happen. You're going to get some scoopers coming out going, oh, actually, they've changed a bunch of the movie. But you got to understand, we're now in December as of the time of recording this video. It's December 1st. So close to Christmas, lads and ladettes. It comes out in the summer. We're getting really close. Sure, they're going to change a little bits here and there. But if a movie is changed less than 20% of the movie, is it realistically changing it? And we all know that Superman will appear in this movie. It's not a scoop, it's not an exclusive, but if Superman does appear, they will have to take out the scene that was going to replace the scene realistically killing off Superman as a baby before he left Krypton. Then you're going to have Sasha Killer Supergirl fighting Zod and Foyora. I mean, apparently that still happens. Apparently nothing's changed. So I do find it very interesting when people go, yeah, but Batfleck is the Batman going forward. And it's like, okay, so Batfleck is supposed to get lost in time at the end of this movie. He still appears in Aquaman2. Aquaman2 is set linear, so it's set after Shazam 2, set after The Flash, and it's the last movie of 2023. Yeah, Batfleck is lost in time. I do love it when these scoopers cannot say anything. And I asked these scoopers these questions. I asked one of the scoopers the questions the other day. He had absolutely no idea. So it'd be interesting. I really hope we get another plot leak or a leak emerges from this private screening. A private screen basically just means a test screener. It's not that private. I'm sure someone will email me it soon. But the more reliable, the more trusted, the longer serving scoopers or Hollywood insiders still keep saying the movie is pretty much unchanged with the third act. I mean, changing the post-credit scene, changing a part of the end to add Superman in it is not much different. And people keep saying that Michael Keaton is still going to be the Batman going forward. Now, that's really interesting. That Michael Keaton is still going to be Batman going forward because they scrapped Batgirl, which ended up saving them a bunch of money. But according to some insiders, Keaton is still the Batman going forward. We don't know what the plans are. The old regime wanted Keaton to essentially train a bunch of people and train Batgirl and do all this stuff and mentor some version of Justice League. But we do know with Artist Equality, according to everything you read, Ben Affleck does not want to do any projects that are not solely produced and made by Artist Equality. So if you are to take what he said at face value, Keaton is still the DCEU Batman, and then it would put the question forward, okay, Keaton was initially supposed to be in Aquaman2. The test audience didn't have a clue what was going on because obviously they haven't seen The Flash. You would get the full context of Keaton being the future Batman in the DC universe if you were to actually watch The Flash first, then watch Aquaman. And then, as we know, Ben Affleck has some kind of scene in the movie. Have you ever thought it could be a dream? It could be some kind of prequel that happens inside the movie. I don't know, because I can't seem to get an official answer out of anybody when I ask him. So please, if you know, when is Aquaman 2 set linear And also, if Batfleck is supposed to get lost in time at the end of the Flash movie, how does he appear in Aquaman 2? No scooper, no insider, no trade insider can answer this question because it shouldn't even be known. But the fact that they've officially revealed he's in it has confused a bunch of people because he's supposed to get lost in time, but we don't know. So let me know, how does Ben Affleck appear in Aquaman 2 if it's set linear after the Flash movie comes out? So, also in the news. So when James Gunn comes and says something, you lads and ladettes need to learn what context means and common sense means and read in between the lines. Yes, most definitely the DCU will be connected across the film and television and animation, but we already know there's Elseworld stories already there. Matt Reeves has literally a trilogy with the Batman. 100%. He's got all the funding he could ever ask for. DC's only movie that realistically made money this year, critically acclaimed, and that means a lot to studios. Also, Joker 2, the first one, banged over $1 billion, one of the most successful DC movies ever in its own universe. So there will still be projects here and there that are not connected to anything. So yes, Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3 could come if they wanted to do it. That's always been the case. James Gunn confirms there are plans for games tied to DCU. Are there plans for games connected to DCU as well, Mr. Gunn? Yes. But as we already said earlier in the video, that does not mean everything will be connected. And he's also said the DCEU, new information, new Bible, I don't believe they're going to give you a slate, will be out before San Diego Comic-Con 2023. I find it surprising if you didn't hear a little, at least more before then. Sure, of course, and yes, James Gunn won't be at CCXP this weekend, but we could get them trailers like we said earlier in the video. So like always, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Like always, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll catch you in another video very soon, guys. Catch you later.